The polar vortex is a significant meteorological phenomenon characterized by a vast area of low pressure and frigid air that envelops both of the Earth's poles. While it is a constant presence near the poles, its intensity varies with the seasons. It typically weakens during the summer months and strengthens during the winter. The term vortex describes the counter-clockwise flow of the air that helps maintain the colder temperature closer to the poles. During winter in the northern hemisphere, the polar vortex can expand, allowing the colder Arctic air to surge southward along the jet stream. The event is not uncommon and is often linked to severe outbreaks of Arctic air across the United States. Historical records indicate that such cold spells have occurred multiple times, including notable instances in 1977, 1982, 1985, and 1989, with a particularly intense event in the January 2014. It is essential to clarify what the polar vortex is not. Although the term has gained popularity in recent years, the polar vortex itself is not a new phenomenon. It has always been part of our climate system. Moreover, it is not a feature located at the Earth's surface. Meteorological analyze the polar vortex by observing atmospheric conditions high above the ground. When we experience extreme cold temperatures at the surface, it can often be attributed to the polar vortex influence. It is important to note that this phenomena does not solely affect the United States. Regions in Europe and Asia also experience cold air surges linked to the polar vortex. While the polar vortex itself does not pose a direct threat to human life, the expansion of this phenomena can lead to dangerously low temperatures in the area that typically enjoy milder climates. Hence, it is prudent to stay informed and prepared. In summary, there is no need for alarm when you hear discussions about the polar vortex. However, it is crucial to prepare for potential colder temperatures. Be sure to check the weather forecast for your area on weather.gov to address appropriately, and consider reviewing your home and car emergency kits at the start of each winter season. Preparedness is key to navigating the challenges of winter weather, especially in the light of ongoing climate change, which may influence the behavior of weather patterns like the polar vortex. As the polar vortex undergoes its dramatic transformation, breaking down spectacularly and ushering in a wave of colder air, we find ourselves at the close of another season of insightful discussions on the polar vortex. While the polar vortex is now entering its hibernation phase, we too will look a break until next fall. We genuinely appreciate your engagement and interest in that content. Please subscribe to my channel and post some comments. The date making the sudden warming is defined by the initial day when daily average temperature winds at 10 and 60 degree north from west to east. In particular event, we determined the date using MERRA2 wind data. The alarming rise will not be officially recognized as that warming until April 13th. The final warning will be characterized by the first day when daily average winds at 60 degree north and 10 HP before 30th April. Current forecast suggests that the winds are unlikely to revert back to west to east before this date, but confirmation will only come with time. Earth's axial tilt of 23.5 degrees Celsius plays a crucial role in seasonal changes, causing the North Pole to remain in darkness during the winter months. However, following the winter solstice, the tilt begins to shift towards the sun, resulting in increased sunlight reaching the polar regions by March, culminating in sunshine at North Pole by the vernal equinox. It's important to note that our explanation simplifies a complex phenomena. While it may seem that stratospheric temperatures are solely influenced by incoming sunlight, the reality is that atmospheric dynamics, especially the interactions between winds and atmospheric waves, significantly alter the temperature gradient from the equator to the poles. This results in the movement of warmer tropical stratospheric air towards the colder poles, driven not just by thermal differences but also by the breaking of atmospheric waves in the stratosphere. These interactions induce an easterly component to the winds, which is subsequently influenced by the Earth's rotation. In light of ongoing discussions surrounding our changing climate, one may ponder, is climate change real or myth? This question remains at the forefront of contemporary disclosure, urging us to examine the evidence and the science behind the planet's evolving climate system. As we continue to engage with these critical topics, let us remain informed and thoughtful in our approach. Many people mistakenly view the polar vortex as a fleeting storm, something that forms and dissipates like a passing cloud. However, it is essential to recognize that polar vortex is a powerful enduring phenomena, an expansive area of low pressure and frigid air that constantly exists over the poles. The remarkable vortex can release its icy grip, allowing cold air to surge into Canada and the United States. This is where the confusion arises, as the term is often used interchangeably with Arctic outbreaks. Understanding how the polar vortex truly operates can inspire a deeper appreciation for our planet's atmospheric dynamics. The polar vortex consists of two layers, the tropospheric and the stratospheric. The stratospheric layers exist high in the atmosphere and is less relevant to our immediate experiences. Instead, we should focus on the tropospheric vortex, which lies closer to the Earth's surface and serve as a primary catalyst for many of our Arctic outbreaks. When the jet stream weakens, often influenced by broader connections, this cold air can spill into our regions, making us feel the chill of winter's embrace. So remember, the polar vortex is a fact, not a myth. By embracing this knowledge, we can better understand and respect the interstate systems and govern our weather and climate. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel.